darlings. It is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called For Those Entering Their Villain Era in 2022. So you'd have to be living under a rock if you're on TikTok and you haven't seen the whole villain era. And I think it's really interesting that a lot of women are posting about this too, saying that they're entering their villain era in 2022. Which is kind of amusing to me because Venus is retrograde right now, and she keeps making conjunctions to Pluto. She's retrograde in Capricorn. So I think it's pretty cool that we started out the year this way with Venus behaving badly, if you know what I mean, you guys. And so we're gonna go ahead and get into it. For those of you that are wanting to enter your villain era in 2022, or you've already entered it and you're just sailing through it, okay? And for this reading, we have 3 piles to choose from. And we also have 3 Britney Spears songs. Because as you know, Britney was just freed from her horrible father. And it was a whole movement of Free Britney, right? And now she can do what she wants and live freely. So that is amazing. And for some people, you know, after not having their freedom and being controlled by others for a really long time, it just pushes them into a kind of like amazing, just outlandish, wild villain era, which I completely approve of. So if you're someone that needs everything to be love and light all the time and everyone to be on their best behavior, then today's reading may not be for you, because we're gonna get down and dirty, all right? And the 3 Britney Spears songs, and these are not in any order, I'm gonna be shuffling them up to each pile. So the 3 songs by Britney Spears are Oops, I Did It Again, Gimme More, Gimme More, and Break the Ice, okay? And those are gonna be our 3 villain era songs, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix them up right now. Spirits, angels, and guides, please help me apply the right song to the correct pile, please. Okay, they say that's it. So I am going to put them all here, and each pile is gonna have a song, and we have 3 piles to choose from. You can go directly to the timestamp to choose your pile. For pile number 1, we have the orange tea light. For pile number 2, it's the red tea light. And for pile number 3, it's the purple tea light. And for those of you that would like to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, details are in my description box for how to do so. And let's see what else. For those of you that would like a private reading, there's details in my description box below for how to email me and request one and how to go about it. And for those of you that would like to check out my other channel, Light of Ascension Tarot, I do have an entirely other channel, and you can find the link to that channel in my description box below. And let's see what else I was gonna call you guys pile number 1 already, but what else do I wanna tell you guys? Oh yeah, we will be having an extended reading as well, which you can follow me to my Vimeo channel, and we will be getting 18+ specific extended messages, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the reading. Clear the energy. It's been a very rainy, kind of dismal day here today in Central Texas. How is it where you guys live? Are you in the depths of winter? Are you in the Southern Hemisphere? So you're in summertime right now? Tell me how you guys are doing, okay, weather-wise? And let's go ahead and get into the reading. Let's do it. Okay. Just get situated here. Let's do it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the orange tea light, and today's reading is called For Those Entering Their Villain Era in 2022. Everyone got a random Britney Spears song shuffled to their pile, and so we're gonna look at your lyrics, your oracle cards, your tarot cards, and we will have an 18+ extended reading and go deeper into your message, pile number 1. And this whole villain era thing is, you know, not to be taken lightly. All of us are in different phases of our journey, pile number 1. And if you need everything to be love and light all the time, this may not be the reading for you, because we are definitely going to talk about women behaving badly, maybe men watching this video too, you guys are included, behaving badly. And yeah, just in general, people taking back their power and entering into their villain era. So let's go ahead and get some channeled messages. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number 1 here today and what their villain era entails for them. Let's go ahead and get some channeled message. I just heard Osh Gosh Bagosh. Those were like a type of overalls back in the day. Maybe some of you remember those from the 80s or 90s. Isn't that a type of overalls that kids used to wear? Maybe some of you guys have kids here and you dressed your kid in little overalls before. That's pretty cute. But can you imagine, like, it's like people who wear jumpsuits. It's like when you have to go to the bathroom, you have to take the whole thing off. What a pain in the butt, right? Let's see what else for pile number 1. Spirit just said coffee and cigarettes. So maybe some of you guys are, you know, doing the coffee and cigarettes or the coffee and vaping thing right now. Or maybe you guys are like, yeah, I used to do that, now I don't. And I mean, the only thing about it is that, I mean, I can't smoke because my lungs are too sensitive and coffee makes me way too jittery. The only thing about it is the teeth thing, right? Is keeping the teeth white is what I'm getting. Maybe you guys have been concerned about keeping your teeth really white, even if you don't do coffee and cigarettes. What else for pile number 1, please? I just heard Portishead. Do some of you like Portishead? They sing a song called Glory Box. Yeah, for those of you that know that song, let's see what else. What else, Spirit? Why do they keep telling me something about volleyball? They told me beach volleyball. It's not the season for beach volleyball at all. Like, why, Spirit, why? Maybe some of you saw a movie recently with this scene, or you used to like to play that. What else for pile number 1? I just heard apple cider. So maybe some of you are having a little apple cider or something with that apple cinnamon flavor in it. What else for pile number 1, Spirit? I just heard pony up, okay? So maybe that's what you guys are getting your energy back now with this villain era, and you're like, yeah, I got a pony up, or someone said that, or you said that recently, but Spirit is saying pony up, okay? And I just heard like never before. Pony up like never before. So that pony up is like get ready like never before. Like get ready to go, right? So let's go ahead. And I just heard like Susie Q, I love you, or something like that too. For those of you that know someone with the name Suzanne or Susie. Or there's like an old song, I think, from back in the day where it's something like that. Anyway, pile number 1, maybe you know someone with that name. Let's go ahead and find out what is your Britney Spears song. Drum roll, please. Oh my God, amazing. Pony up like never before, right? You guys have Gimme Gimme More by Britney Spears. So this is your song, and actually the title of this reading, It's Britney Bitch, is found in this song. So special you, pile number 1. And let's go ahead and get some lyrics for you. So these lyrics are going to apply to your villain era. The center of attention, even when you're up against the wall. Even when we're up against the wall, you've got me in a crazy position. If you're on my mission, you've got my permission. We can get down like there's no one around. We keep on rocking. Cameras are flashing while we're dirty dancing. They keep watching. Feels like the crowd is saying, gimme, gimme more. All right. Pile number 1. So your villain era is about tired of dimming your light for others so that they feel more comfortable, right? And your villain era is all about being the center of attention and just keeping on rocking while cameras are flashing and you're dirty dancing and you don't even care anymore what people think. And it says so here's some things I wrote for your villain era. Getting more attention than anyone else. No more playing it safe and being being nice when you don't feel like it. You don't care what other people think and rumors spread about who you're talking to or who you're with. Exes find out and cry about it. You don't care. You're putting it all out there. Dating multiple people, very busy social life, going after what you want, not caring how anyone else feels. People may call you insensitive, but who gives a fuck? The spotlight is on you, pile number one, and the jealous haters can eat crow. Okay, so welcome to your villain era, pile number one. And like I said, it's not going to be all love and light in this reading. And Knight of Pentacles in the past, some of you guys may have held back a little bit, or you were tentative about things, or you were just not sure. And I feel like your villain era is all about you being the center of attention now, and not really caring, and not just putting like something out there for other people that feels easy because then it feels better for them, right? At what point do you get to be yourself, right? So let's see what else here. Ooh, we have the Five of Swords. So when I talked about rumors going around and exes crying about it, I feel like here's your ex, or here's people from your past here, and here's you victoriously in the background with your arms up in there like, ha, ha, ha. And here's anybody who treated you like crap or who just didn't deserve you, pile number one, and they're like, ugh, you know, they're like, I wish I could stop thinking about pile number one, or I wish I could stop hearing things or seeing pile number one everywhere, because I feel like people look at you standing under this yellow spotlight right here in the back. Like, you're under this yellow spotlight, and this person can feel it psychically, emotionally. They can see it. They can hear about it. And look at this crow. And I said your haters can eat crow, right? And this crow is in this person's ears, squawking, squawking away. So this person is going to hear about what you're up to and how you're in the spotlight, pile number one. And it's going to feel like shit to them. They probably deserve it. Yeah, you're the Queen of Swords, right? I don't give a fuck anymore what anybody thinks. And, you know, if you don't like it, tough shit, right? Queen of Swords. All right. And the Queen of Swords, she can be, you know, she can be cold. She can really, really be cold. And it's not like, I feel like you guys, it's more like indifference is what I'm getting. Like, you guys are indifferent to the fact that you being in the spotlight or you doing what you want to do is upsetting other people. You guys have become indifferent to that, and you don't really care anymore. And you're just like, you know, phone someone who cares, okay? We have the Page of Pentacles here, and I just don't think things are getting to you anymore, because some of you guys may be shielding your energy as well, and you're really rooting and grounding your energy going forward. And some of you may be even dressing a little bit differently than you did before as well. And some people may tell you that you look younger, or that you look very unbothered, all right? And haters may say that you're, you know, acting indifferent, or they can tell from the way that you're dressing, or just shit like that, pile number one. But you have a shield here, first of all, and you don't have to worry about what everybody else thinks of you anymore. And you don't have to hide behind any false modesty, or not to say that you're falsely modest, but you know what I mean, pile number one. You don't need to hide behind anything anymore. And here's the Two of Cups. Okay. So, I mean, I think at the end of the day, your villain phase, you may actually end up meeting someone that you get along with really, really well. And maybe it starts off as friends first, because the Page of Pentacles for me is kind of like a friendship energy as well. And maybe you invite a new person into your life as a friend, or you have a friend around you now that has some kind of a romantic interest in you, pile number one, all right? And by becoming indifferent to this Five of Swords energy and just staying really grounded and rooted in what you want, I'm also seeing the letter J here, okay? Yeah, I feel like some of you are going like this, like flicking a letter J away. It's almost like you're like, nope. But I see here, like, as a result of you guys just really putting yourself out there and becoming totally indifferent to this energy. Some of you are going to be meeting someone, I feel like, here. All right. And I feel like people with this gimme more, people are going to want more and more of your energy because they really enjoy your sense of humor with the Queen of Swords, or your positivity, or your support. But I also feel like you guys are being very careful here with the Page of Pentacles about giving too much of your energy to any one person or any one situation. So there might be somebody that really does want to date you, but again, I said you could be, you know, dating multiple people or having a very busy social life. So I feel like you guys are maybe not really wanting to commit to anything right now. However, I do feel like there's someone that is interested. Spirit just told me apple pie. Okay, Spirit. But we have the Eight of Cups. Baby, don't go. Baby, come back, right? And it looks like here, like he's saying, please don't go. You're hurting me so, you know, and you're just like, whatever, man, whatever. And you're just tired of these situations, especially of guilt and people who maybe guilted you in the past for doing what you want and going, you know, getting more of what you want. I feel like people might have guilted you in the past for that. We have the Six of Wands, right? And the Six of Wands is all about being the center of attention, and a little ass grabby thing going on here. And the lyrics say the center of attention, even when we're up against the wall, you've got me in a crazy position. We can get down like there's no one around, okay? So here you go from being with someone who's very boring, who's guilt tripping you, but isn't really treating you right either with this Five of Swords, to being in the center of attention here. I feel like I'm seeing a goat in the background, or a cow. Maybe we've got Capricorn energy here with the goat, but Queen of Swords is also Libra energy, or air sign. But I feel like you guys are just like, yeah, that's my ass. And you know what? Like, you can keep on drooling, baby. Cameras are flashing while we're dirty dancing. We have persuasive temptation. Okay, I feel like you guys, again, with this Page of Pentacles, there is somebody that either they want you back in their life, or you're meeting, you have a current friend in your life that would like more, or you're going to meet someone that wants more. And they may be trying to persuade you here, or trying to tempt you into like a, you know, into like a one-on-one partnership with this Two of Cups here. But again, I feel like you guys are like, I'm in my villain era. I'm trying to be the Queen of Swords, okay? We have dance and striptease, right? Britney is saying, yeah, that we're on the dance floor and we're the center of attention. We're dirty dancing and people are watching and the crowd is saying, gimme more. Okay, so again, I feel like some of you may need to actually go out and dance, or you may go out with someone that's really sexy or hot, and you're dancing and you're grinding up on that person, and someone from your past sees a picture of it, hears about it from someone else, or is actually there and sees it, okay? Pile number one, but I don't think you care, all right? You're just like, I don't care. I'm doing a striptease right now. We have clock, okay? So it's about time. It's about time on this. And this person from your past, pile number one, they could have told you like, oh, don't leave me. I just need some time to like figure things out or whatever. And I just need some time here to kind of work things out. Like, don't go. And I feel like you guys are just sick of that energy. You're like, no thanks, okay? I'm getting the name Samantha right now too, or Sam. But I feel like you guys are just like, yeah, no thanks. I mean, this person can take all the time in the world, but I'm not gonna be there. We have keys on the ring. Look at you. And this is coming out under the Queen of Swords and Six of Wands. And it says many options. So again, like I said, you could be dating multiple people, having a very busy social life, putting it all out there, having many options, stringing people along a little bit, making them want you, and just being like, haha, no. And maybe some of you even having a couple of one-night stands. Look at, there's 3 keys here, so you guys could literally have 3 options coming up here in your villain era. Depending on the strength of how you embrace this Queen of Swords energy, I feel like the more you want to embrace that, pile number 1, the more options you're going to have here. And Spirit just gave me the name Jen or Jennifer too. We have photograph. Yeah, so I feel like somebody tries to, maybe this person over here trying to tempt you or trying to bring you back into their energy. This person, maybe they like to cook things for you or make pancakes or breakfast for you in the morning. Anyway, pile number 1, sometimes for some people, like food is the way to their heart. Especially like this Page of Pentacles, but I feel like you guys are like, I don't want any, I don't want none, okay? And someone here looking at your photos, missing you. But I think for you guys, your happiness lies in making new memories with someone else, okay? And I also mentioned someone could see a picture here with this photograph, a picture of you doing something, and they pretend like it doesn't bother them or they don't care, but it really does, okay? And Spirit just gave me the name Jean-Luc, which is, I think it's a French name, right? But also Spirit's playing silly with me right now and mentioning Star Trek and saying Jean-Luc Picard, which was, you know, the guy on... the captain of the Starfleet Enterprise, okay, he had like a bald head and was really tall. Again, here's the motherfucking 6 of Wands again. And yeah, gimme more. And it looks like she's fiddling in his pants and trying to pull it out. And she's got this look of tigress or tiger in her eyes, right? The eye of a tiger. And she's like, gimme more, right? And I think this person before maybe wasn't really into public displays of affection, or they weren't really that exciting. And I feel like it's time for you guys to be exciting and to not care what other people think. Queen of Swords. We have here goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Yeah, to the extent that you embrace this Queen of Swords, really does. And talk about having more fish in the sea and options and, you know, right? Keys on a ring, goldfish. It's like, go fish, motherfucker, you know, pile number 1. Maybe you're going to say that to a lot of people, like, unless you're going to admire me and like, you know, be on my level or whatever, or you're exciting and fun, I don't really want a part of it. Go fish. Okay. We have here wealth. Oh my God. Well, they're definitely, I feel like by you guys rejecting something or putting up a shield to something, it actually brings you a lot of growth spiritually, financially. It brings you a lot of options for romance here with the 2 of Cups too. So keep embodying that Queen of Swords energy. And I also feel like this person from your past may try to persuade you or tempt you about something because they have money, or they want to do something nice for you, or they want to throw money at something. Maybe they used to take you on trips. I don't know, pile number 1, what's going on with that, right? But I don't think you really care. You guys are Page of Pentacles. You're like, I've got my own ideas. I've got my own Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I got my own ideas about what I want and what I want my future to be. I don't need you, 5 of Swords, okay? We have tree, affairs with your family. Well, that's a little strange, pile number 1, because that's coming out under the striptease. Well then, but you know what? It looks like for some of you here too, because her butt is literally on this tree. And maybe some of you guys just don't care. I mean, I feel like you guys do love your family. You do care about your family. But at the same time, I feel like you guys are done playing it safe, or done, you know, like trying to please other people in your family by being super straight-laced or acting a certain way. I feel like you guys are done pretending to be someone you're not. Like, you're just like, I'm gonna booty bounce on this and I don't care what you think, which is cool with me, you know? And some people in your family may be asking you like, what's going on or what are you up to? And maybe some of you guys need to just not give them a lot of information about what you're up to because you're doing your own thing. And there may be some family money stuff going on right now as well, like inheritances or different things like that going on. But I just feel like you guys are like, I don't, like the family or whoever can have their expectations of me, but I'm going to do what I want to do here. We have boat, money or property through inheritance. Oh my God, there it is. I just said that. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or a windfall. So it doesn't have to be through inheritance. It could be because you won something or a sudden windfall of money, all right? And I mean, talk about material wealth and spiritual growth and Page of Pentacles, right? Something that it could be a financial opportunity or something that someone persuades you to do and it actually turns out much better than you thought it was going to. But for some of you too, it's about making the jealous haters eat crow because your money is going to be on point here too. And you're going to be getting a lot of attention for whatever it is that you're doing, right? And I just heard the saying, like, we all sail on, right? From these situations in our past, it's like we all sail on. Pile number 1. We have surrender. Yeah, this 5 of Swords energy, I feel like you guys are just like, I don't care. I don't care no more. I don't care anymore. I'm just not into it. Okay, I wanted to have fun. 6 of Wands, this person never wanted to have fun. They kept telling me they need more time, but they didn't want me to go, but they didn't want to stay either. It just gave me a big headache. I'm fucking done with it. I feel like you guys are like, yeah, this boat, you know, this train has left the station. All right, pile number 1. We have stop, okay? So someone may try to stop you from doing this, and it might be this person or your family or some family members. They might try to tell you like, oh, or even friends, like you shouldn't act like that, especially if you've got a lot of options or you're stringing people along. Or maybe you yourself are just like, yeah, I don't want to do that forever. Like at some point, I'm going to want this 2 of Cups, or at some point, I'm going to want this sexy, you know, seduction over here. But I feel like for now, it's okay. You know, for now, it's okay. Like, don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. I don't think you're going to be in your villain era forever. It's just important right now to turn away from this energy suck over here, okay? That made you feel kind of bad for the things that you liked or the things that you wanted, maybe even sexually too, okay? And we have here sextile opportunity. Yes, coming out under the Page of Pentacles, an opportunity. So this isn't a career or money reading, but you guys are sharp with this Queen of Swords energy, no longer focusing on this shit in the past. You guys are very, very sharp, and it does open up an opportunity. And for some of you, people may have an investment opportunity for you, or you may have a great idea about something you would like to do here, but there is an opportunity with money here coming up for you guys. Cool. We have outlook. Yeah, I think, you know, for you guys, it has to be both. You know, maybe in the past, you guys were sentimental, or like I said, you didn't really want to hurt others. You tried to keep the balance. You know, Libra energy or Venus energy, you tried to keep the balance in situations, not wanting to hurt people, right? But I kind of feel like now it's like you guys are realizing that if you don't, you know, if your relationship don't have that jazz, you know, all that jazz here with this dance and striptease, like there has to be romance and connection, but there also has to be freaky exhibitionism or not caring or releasing energy together, having fun, you know, doing things that are kind of wild and interesting together. I just feel like your guys' outlook is changing on these things, and it could be a bit of a personality shift here for you guys. Your point of view is changing. I feel like for you guys too, your body image is changing. It's like, damn, I got a hot ass. I might as well, you know, get it out there like that. And look here's the keyhole. Here's all these keys on a ring. And yeah, your aura is just changing, I feel like here. And that opens the door for all these possibilities and new communications. Very cool. We have, quincunx and complexity. So this is the inconjunct in astrology, right? So I feel like this change in you and who you are and the opening of doors, some people may not like it, okay? With the stop energy, some people may be like, what are you doing? You're not acting like yourself. And that may irritate some people or mystify them, or they may think that you're contradicting yourself, right? Maybe even some friends being like, I thought you wanted this, but you're doing this, or family saying stuff like that to you. I think you just be a contradiction. You know, my astrology teacher always says that, like magicians, astrologers, the aptitude of what they're doing is best shown by their ability to hold a contradiction, right? So when you're working the magic in your life and you're working to change and grow, like it's a sign of intelligence, Queen of Swords, to be able to hold a contradiction and not have your head explode over it. And what's going to end up happening is you guys are going to end up like educating other people or helping to transform other people, okay? But it is going to be an adjustment, I feel like, for some people here. And this opportunity that you're going to be presented with may be a little bit complicated. For some of you, it may be a family business opportunity as well that comes up, all right? And we have Peacock. Oh my God, look at you guys strutting it around. And of course, the Peacock is very public and more air sign energy. Look at all the eyes on you. But you guys are like, I don't give a damn. Like, I'm gonna strut my stuff. Look at my beautiful feathers and look at my unique perspective. And I'm sick of, you know, I'm sick of not doing what I want to do because it's going to make other people uncomfortable. Like, it's my time, and good for you, right? Peacock. I feel like you guys are like, I don't want any more peacocks. Little, you know what I'm saying? Pile number one, little peacocks. Oh my God, pile number one. I have a very naughty brain, okay? I knew this card was going to come up in this reading, all right? So it says, don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So some of you guys could have Leo in your chart as well. And I think this has to do with this business opportunity that comes up, or this money opportunity that comes up, or work, whatever it is here. You may not want to engage because you're like, I don't care. I'm not whatever anymore. But Spirit is just saying here, if there is a good financial opportunity here for you guys, like, don't let pride get in your way, because it actually could turn out to be something good. It might even, like I said, be something with a family enterprise or someone in your family as well. And we have here inspiration. Ooh, and it looks like here, like she's grabbing her left titty, pile number one, okay? And it kind of reminds me of that song. Who's it by? Is it by 7 Year Bitch? Or it's called Suck My Left One? It's a song from back in the day. It's like Riot Girl music. I used to listen to that back in the 90s and 2000s. Like Bikini Kill, 7 Year Bitch, right? L7, some of these groups. She's holding her left boob here, and it's like, suck my left one. I think you guys actually get inspiration from, you know, appreciating your body more and being more confident about your body, like the boobies or your face or your hair or your, whatever it is, you know? I feel like you guys just get a lot of inspiration from like putting it out there, right? Because it looks like she's like lifting her boob up to kind of show people. Okay. Good for you, pile number one. Suck my left one, right? You can tell that to the haters. Wow, look at this confidence. Yeah, some people don't like it when you step into the limelight, pile number one, but who cares, right? You are soaring. Look at her wings. Her head is straight up, looking up. What's next? Where am I going next? What do I want to set my eyes on? What do I want to focus on? Confident, confident. All right. And yeah, and her look on her face is just like, I don't even care anymore. I'm just doing me. And I love that for you guys. I really, really do. Okay. Don't let anybody stop you or make you feel bad. Don't try to stop yourself, pile number one, with what you're doing here. Embody your Queen of Swords energy. All right. And let's go ahead and see. I'm going to ask about this situation over here, okay? So regarding this Five of Swords situation over here, how is this person taking pile number one, being in their villain era? Or what can you tell me about this situation, Spirit? Ten of Wands. They feel pretty beat up by it. They don't even want to look at it. Sometimes I read the 10 Wands being in someone's face, like, I don't even want to see it, keep it out of my face, or deliberately trying to avoid looking at it, but really straining themselves in the process of it. What else can you give me about this situation for pile number one, please? Four of Swords. I mean, I think they're trying hard not to focus on this, but they could be having a hard time sleeping at night. They might not be able to get things out of their head. They may be having a hard time trying to relax here with the 10 of Wands and the 4 of Swords. Like, things keep replaying in their head. They may just be throwing themselves into their work or trying to ignore things here. Should pile number one even care about this? Should pile number one even care about this? No, you have too many options anyway. 7 of Cups, you shouldn't care about it. I mean, this person feels pressed with the 10 of Wands here, and they're trying not to show it. With the 4 of Swords, they're trying not to show it. But I'm like, should you even care? And it's like, no, because you're like, here I am, bitch, you know? And you're right at the center with all the attention here. And yeah, and pile number one, no one looks as good as you these days. So be confident, my lovies. And for those of you that would like to follow me to the extended reading, if there's someone on your mind and you would like to get some extended messages from that person, especially 18 plus messages, you can certainly follow me there. Thank you so much, pile number one. And take care, my darlings. Let's go ahead and move on to pile number two. Okay. Let's do it. Do it to it. Gotta make sure to get everything organized here. Okay. Ring the bell. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. You chose the red tea light, and this reading is for those entering into their villain era in 2022. So if you need to be everything to be love and light and nothing naughty going on at all, or any type of bad behavior is just not for you, then this may not be the reading for you. And you can certainly watch many of my other readings. I have a playlist as well. But for those of you that want to go deeper, we're going to do it, all right? And everybody has a Britney Spears song, which I randomly shuffled out at the beginning. So we are going to get that. And we will have an 18 plus extended reading for those of you that have a particular someone on your mind and would like to get messages. So you can follow me to my Vimeo channel. There'll be a link in the description box below. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my wonderful pile number twos, please, and thank you. I feel like you guys like music and pile number two. All of a sudden I started like doing this and snapping my fingers. Maybe some of you here really like Britney Spears and you're like, I can't wait. Hurry up, Natalie. Tell me what my Britney Spears song is. I love that. Let's see what I feel like you guys are like, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Like tapping your toes and yeah. Anyway, for pile number two, please, Spirit, what else can you tell me? I feel like someone here could have been listening to music really loudly recently, either in your car or singing along or in the shower or while you were cleaning or doing things. Or maybe this reading will inspire you to listen to Britney Spears again. What else for pile number 2, please, Spirit? I am getting the energy of someone vacuuming again, or like a loud vacuuming type of a noise. So maybe you were around that today, or it was a little bit sensitive to your ear, or you heard it, or your neighbor was doing it, but I am getting that. What else for pile number 2? I just heard the name Lenora, which is a very different, unique name. And they're showing me a character from a movie named Lenora, and it was a movie from back in the day. I think it was Cry Baby, and she had red hair and big boobs, and she had a little bit of an attitude. I like that. Maybe L names are a thing here. I'm also getting the name Lindsay. What else for pile number 2, please? Let's see, what else for pile number 2, Spirit? I just heard oceanfront property. This were some of you online looking on Zillow or talking about getting an Airbnb, or you'd love to have an oceanfront property. Do some of you have parents in real estate or something like that? Are you in real estate? Do you do real estate? What else for pile number 2, please? I just heard orchestrated effort. So that just means a lot of people putting their efforts together to make something happen. Like when you get a house ready to put on the market, that's just an example. What else for pile number 2, please? I just heard you don't have to do this alone, pile number 2, for whatever it is that you're marinating on. What else for pile number 2, Spirit? Spirit is talking to me about something ancient, like ancient days or something from ancient days. Or maybe it's a book or a movie with the title in it about ancient days or something like that. I'm definitely seeing a book that has something ancient in the title. Someone may be reading it or reading an article, etc. Because I'm getting someone looking at something on a Kindle as well. So maybe you're listening to this reading. Let's see let's get into it. And yeah, Spirit was just saying Babs to me too. Maybe you guys had a relative in your family called Babs, but I am getting the name Babs. So pile number 2, let's go ahead and see what is coming through here for your Britney Spears song. Let's see. Oh, you guys have Break the Ice. I like it. And the red tea light is very, very good for that. And no wonder I was getting that like tapping toe kind of excited energy. It's like, let's go, you know, break the ice, right? So I'm going to read you guys some lyrics from this song by Britney Spears. This is one of my favorite ones, and I love like the speed and the lyrics of this song. And she says in this song, I know it's been a while, but I'm glad you came. And I've been thinking how you say my name. You got my body spinning like a hurricane, and it feels like you got me going insane, okay? And for some reason, I just felt like pulling my shirt out, pile number 2. And it's like, I don't know if this person's looking down your shirt, or maybe you guys were recently, I don't know. Anyway, I interrupted. And Britney says, and I can't get enough, so let me get it up. It looks like we're alone now. You ain't gotta be scared, we're grown now. I'm gonna hit defrost on you, let's get it blazing. We can turn the heat up if you wanna, turn the lights down low if you wanna. Just wanna move ya, but you're frozen up, and that's what I'm saying, break the ice, okay? And for you guys in this pile, you may be sick and tired of being overlooked by cold and distant partners that do not want to communicate, or emotionally distant, emotionally unavailable partners, okay? So you guys are talking about, I'm going to turn the heat up and I'm going to get it blazing, all right? And this pile, your villain era, is talking about you guys trying new things sexually as well, being more sexually confident and aggressive, and confidence in general is just going up in spades. People who are cold and not interested will be burned up in your heat and left out for the dogs to eat their rotten carcasses, okay? People may think that you're possessed by a succubus, but who the F cares? Eat their chi anyway, pile number 2. That was my message to you. And it's because you're not hanging back anymore, and you're like, let's get it blazing, like the lyrics say, and I'm gonna turn the heat up. And if you wanna be emotionally cold and distant, that's fine, but I'll just find somebody else because I'm trying to get it up now, okay? So pile number 2, I like it. And I felt really poetic saying that people may think you're possessed by a succubus during your villain era, but who cares? Eat their chi anyway. Look at you, you're the Fool, right? Talk about being open to new experiences and breaking the ice, and who cares, and trying new things, right? So let's go ahead and look at your villain era. The World card. I think your villain era is going to put the icing on the cake for you guys. And she has a big smile on her face, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm about to get it. We have 5 of Cups. Oh, guys, yeah. Talking about emotionally distant partners that leave you guys feeling where I'm not going to spend much time on this because we're entering into a villain era, but your upgrade, I also feel like you guys are having a glow up or an upgrade right now as well, and you're closing the cycle on old situations that made you feel like crap, okay? Especially that made you feel abandoned or alone emotionally, and just weren't nurturing to you emotionally at all. And with this World card, you're like, I didn't need that motherfucker anyway. Like, I got all of me, right? I got all of me here. And yeah, so you guys are just like, I don't need that energy. The Fool, oh my God, there's the Fool. Wow, and look at the Fool on the bottom of the deck. And of course, the Major Arcana starts with the Fool and ends with the World. So you literally have this 5 of Cups being flanked by the World and the Fool, okay? And you guys have just had enough, I feel like, pile number 2. You've had enough of people that just make you feel like, what's the point, you know? And here she is standing on the edge, and she's holding on barely, but she's leaning over, and it looks like she's just about ready to let go. And she has her eyes closed, and she looks, to me, this is also very sexual. It's like, I want to try some new things. I don't want to be with cold, distant partners that I can never see or talk to or resonate with, because I'm trying to actually do something and feel something over here. You know what I'm saying? Pile number 2. And talk about breaking the ice with the Fool. It's like, you'll be the first, you don't mind. Like, it's like now you don't mind. You could be the first one to go up to someone and put yourself out there. You're not holding yourself back anymore. And you're just like, let me break this ice, okay? And we have the 4 of Swords. I just feel like Spirit is saying, this is something you guys have been wanting to do for a while. And Spirit's gonna make sure that you're protected during this, because the Fool can be very like erratic and wild energy. But Spirit just says you're gonna be able to sleep better at night, and your heart is actually healing from these 5 of Cups situations here. You're gonna be able to sleep better at night. You're gonna feel refreshed and rejuvenated with this Fool energy. And you're gonna close things down in these connections that did nothing but turn your beautiful face into a frown, which your smile on your face is too beautiful to be frowning, pile number 2, okay? And I feel like you guys are just going, and talk about here too, like she looks like she has like mud all over her jeans or something, or she looks a little dirty or something here, and it's like, who cares? I want to get dirty. Let's get it blazing, all right? And I feel like you guys are going to sleep better at night after some really strong like sexual release with this Fool card here. And Spirit is saying here with this heart that your heart is healing by putting yourself out there and breaking the ice and trying new experiences. It actually has the ability to heal your heart and get your mind off of this shitty 5 of Cups crap, okay? And let's see what else we have here. We have the 9 of Wands. And in this photo, he looks like he's kind of covering her mouth up, okay? And it's giving me like real Don't Speak vibes by Gwen Stefani. Do you guys know that song? I know what you're thinking and I don't need your reasons. I know you're good. I know you're real good. Okay. And I feel like before maybe you really couldn't say how you felt about something because you were afraid of the consequences with the 5 of Cups here. But you've endured that situation long enough, pile number 2, and it's time to break free from that is what I'm feeling here. Like no one should be stifling your growth in any way, shape, or form. And we have the 10 of Wands. So we have the 9 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. This 10 of Wands in this deck is talk about heating it up. And he looks like, this isn't an 18 plus reading, the extended reading will be, but it looks like he's bouncing her booty and it looks like her shirt has been torn up and her hair's crazy and, you know, they're just in the zone in the moment. And it's like, I need to be touched. I need to be, you know, I want to sit on someone's lap, or I want to sit with my legs over someone else. I want to get on top of someone and bounce my booty, okay? Let me break the ice. I don't want to be sitting here crying all day with the 5 of Cups, all right? And I think for some of you too, whatever you were going through with this person was getting really tiring as well. It was, the energy was getting very tiring. We have not in the mood, angry, and upset. Okay, so you guys may have felt this way with this 5 of Cups, that you were not in the mood, you were pissed off, and, you know, and you were just pissed off at the situation or this person in your past, you were not in the mood, okay? And maybe sexually, I talked about you guys having more sexual confidence and breaking the ice and putting yourself out there more. This is what I think this Fool energy is doing for you guys. It's getting you out of this 5. She looks like she's kind of in the 5 of Cups or the 4 of Cups, right? She's like, I'm just not in the mood, right? But under this leather jacket, she's wearing this like zip up leather corset and her tits are showing. So it's like, I'm not in the mood, but it's also like I'm wearing a leather corset with my boobs showing. So, I mean, I feel like Spirit's saying snap out of it, pile number 2, and get it blazing, all right? We have the tip just a little bit. Putting in the tip just a little bit, all right? And you guys may have been with someone who tried to negotiate with you sexually at times, and it really made you not be in the mood. Some of you maybe didn't even want, maybe you wanted to sleep alone here with this 4 of Swords because this person, you know, was being very irritating about that. And I just feel like if you guys want to have the tip just a little bit and you're in the mood for it, you're going to make it happen with the Fool, okay? If you'd rather sleep by yourself and just enjoy your own time, then you're going to do that too, all right? We have here the Sword and the Rose, clarity, truth, revelation, honor, protection, and power. Yeah, with the World card here being very empowered. I feel like with the World and the Fool, you guys are becoming super empowered to go after what you want, okay? And some people, like when whatever comes out of your mouth, people may be very surprised to hear, pile number 2, but it's the truth, okay? And it needs to come out. And we have here seduction. Yeah, it's like, why be sad and stare off into the distance when we can be getting our booty bounced on some hot, handsome stud, you know? Seduction, attraction, flirting. And look at her, like she's the one that's actually doing the flirting and the seduction. And this talks about dating and flirting and tempting another person, going after what you want. And this is a stark change from maybe being angry and upset with someone you were with in the past and feeling like you weren't in the mood. We have here boat, receiving what you need, okay? And maybe it's just that this person, all they cared about was penetration, or all they wanted to do was stick the tip in, or all they wanted, it was like just, there wasn't foreplay, there wasn't exploration, there wasn't, you know, a deeper sense of trying new things and doing different things. And with the World card too, for me as a reader in a sexual reading is about, you know, orgasm and completion. Okay. So it's time for you guys to receive what you need. And also we have closure issues and moving on with this World card and 5 of Cups, like finally putting that grief behind you guys and just saying, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and open up a new chapter here, right? We have strength. Okay. And yeah, and look at her. She's got her arms wrapped around it and she's like, you're not going anywhere. Get over here, right? I'm going to need you to get over here. Let's see what else. Okay. Like when you guys want it, you're going to have it. When you want to be by yourself and do your own thing, you can do that too. And I feel like it's going to be all or nothing for you guys with this villain era. Either you're going to be in the mood, full, or you're going to be like, hey, I'm chilling, you know? Either you're going to have the energy or you're just going to be like, you know what? Today, I don't have time for it. All right. We have here ant, work, achievement, and success. Well, because you guys have the World card here, that is about accomplishment and success as well. And maybe in the past, you guys were with people who could be intimidated by your confidence or by how you always, with the 9 of Wands in the World, how you always seem to, you know, pull out ahead, or how no matter what you go through, you guys always make it through, right? And, you know, ant energy is interesting because it's like we can get more done with more ants or the community around us, okay? And we have here bear, danger, especially in money matters, okay? And I feel like this may be something going on right now where it's like, I'm only an ant here. I need more help, right? Or you're not just an ant though, pile number 2. Maybe there's some things you need some help with now though, work-wise, or you need some advice here with the sword and the rose. And yeah, I feel like danger here with this 5 of Cups and seduction. It may feel kind of like I feel like it's almost like I don't want to go too far, right? But I feel like you guys here breaking the ice, Spirit is encouraging you. It's okay. Like you guys can go farther than you've gone in the past and be fine here. We have basket, recognition, and reward for merit. Yeah, again, just bouncing back and forth here between, you know, being a worker bee and working on things, and then pulling back and being with this 5 of Cups, like, oh, I don't know, right? But then putting yourself out there again. I see a lot of this kind of coming out and pulling back energy here in your guys' reading. And, but I think ultimately, it's best when you put yourself out there right now to the extent that you can here. We have parrot. Someone will gossip about all of your secrets. What? Pile number 2. What is going on with that? I mean, I think with the 4 of Swords here, I'm not worried about you guys at all though. I'm not worried about this at all. You may know somebody is gossiping about you. You could be working really hard right now with this World card, and there's someone in your life who always has something negative to say about what you're doing, or is not very, isn't very supportive of what you're doing. And for some of you, like, you're better off without this person, and you should just go ahead on your own here. And just be aware that there may be someone in your energy who, and I think you can tell who they are because when you talk to them, they look at you like you're weird, or there's something off about you, or they look at you in kind of like a silently judging or critical manner. Okay, if you know who this person is, pile number 2, I would just stay away from them and just keep your energy away from this person and don't say anything around them. With this 4 of Swords, just act like you don't know. Don't say anything around this person while you're actually here with the Fool going off and doing whatever you want, all right? And we have love. Oh my God, wow. And I feel some of you here too want to work on something with a person that you like, that there's been misunderstandings or there's been separations, or maybe the sex hasn't been what you wanted it to be and people haven't been in the mood lately. But with the Sword and the Rose and the Ant energy here and the Nine of Wands, I do think it's time to have a conversation now, pile number 2, for those of you that have someone here. And it is time to break the ice, right? With this Break the Ice song, it is time to break the ice with someone and have a truthful conversation about what's been going on and how you feel about something, okay? And if this person reacts really negatively to it with this Bear energy, like danger, or you can tell that they're just looking at you like, why, like, what are you even saying? Or why do you even care, right? I think Spirit is saying just don't hold on to that and just move away from that energy if that happens. I mean, all of you are in different phases. So some of you will have a talk that really breaks the ice, that results in this beautiful, you know, like a love energy. And some of you know that that boat, that ship has already sailed and you want to move on to a new love, okay? We have happiness. Wow. So Spirit really wants love and happiness for you guys, and doesn't want to see you in situations where you're with someone physically because you feel like you have to be, even though that person isn't giving you what you need emotionally, okay? And you guys get to have fun and flirt and date and feel attractive too, okay? Pile number 2, and Spirit wants you guys to find love and happiness here and not be in the 5 of Cups. We have Taurus. Okay, so some of you, and Taurus is, you know, the thing about Taurus energy, I'm not going to say all Tauruses because, I mean, that would be weird. But a lot of times with Taurus energy, they really commit to something, the World card, and they have a hard time letting things go because it's a loyal type of energy, okay? And it may be hard sometimes for Taurus people to take risks, all right? And you don't have to be a Taurus, but I could still be describing you. You may have heavy Venus in your chart. But I feel like, you know, there's this tendency of like, well, I shouldn't do that. I should just, you know, be responsible. I shouldn't really do that, right? But with this Fool energy, it's like, no, it's time to, you know, break those habits, I feel like, okay? And yeah, let's see what else. We have the 9th house and seeking. So I feel like you guys are definitely seeking a peaceful, strong connection with someone who believes in you. And that's not too much to ask. I mean, that is what creates love and happiness at the end of the day. And also seeking, I feel like, is very like active energy. It could be very yang or active energy, talking about breaking the ice. Some of you guys may want to travel or go somewhere new. And maybe someone in your life has weird ideas about that or is critical about those decisions. But I feel like you guys have the strength here to go and do it, all right? And yeah, like you guys wanting to go on adventures and go do different things, right? And not be stuck in this 5 of Cups energy. It's like take the bull by the horns, right? With the Taurus energy here, and go have some fun and enjoy yourself a bit more. Go out and seek the Fool, seek the experiences that you guys want to have here. We have Gemini. Okay, so we could have Taurus and Gemini in this pile here, or people that have a lot of 9th house energy. But I also feel like this could be someone who, look at the faces here. I feel like a couple of you here could have 2 friends, up to 2 friends or 1 friend, who you tell about your plans, the Fool, what you want to seek, what you want to do, what you want to, you know, what you're into doing, how you want to break the ice and change in your life. And I feel like some of you guys have a couple of judgy friends, okay, that you can tell when you're speaking to them, they turn their head in a certain way, they look at you a certain way, or they just act really impatient with what you're saying. And I would say that that's not the energy that you guys need right now, okay? And it's time like to just, some of you may feel a little bit alone here too with the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Swords. Like maybe you're like, yeah, I don't trust that many people lately, and people have been showing me their true colors, right? But I feel like Spirit is saying break the ice anyway and go do stuff you want to do anyway, okay? And this energy is like very social, very communicating, versatile, flexible, right? So Spirit wanting you guys to be very versatile and flexible right now and not stay stuck in old energy. We have the Elk. Ooh, okay. And I feel like this could be a future partner for you guys here, or someone that you're talking to now, but somebody who's like a very stable, like I said, you guys looking for a peaceful, strong, and stable connection. And it may be an earth sign or someone that has heavy earth in their chart, because the Elk is coming through here as earth sign. Also, this gives me Emperor energy too, okay? And I also feel like it's you guys saying, you know, I'm going after what I want, and, you know, I'm just going to do it anyway and go for it, right? With the Emperor. But I also feel for some of you, there could be somebody around you that is better than, that is highly interested, that is better than some of this energy you've been dealing with in the past, okay? And let's see here. And I get for some of you too, you thought that this person that put you in the 5 of Cups was going to be like a strong, sturdy, stable partner, but you came to find out that they're really not in the way that you thought that they were, okay? And it had you guys kind of in a funk, I feel like, pile number 2, or feeling like you're not in the mood, which isn't cool. We have new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. So that's 2, again, a reference of someone gossiping about you, talking about communication, Gemini energy, feeling like there may be a couple people around you guys. I feel like with this Elk energy, go ahead with your plans anyway. Go ahead with your plans anyway. And if people think that you're like being lazy, you're not. With this 4 of Swords, you are not. You're just getting ready to turn the page. I feel like here with this Fool energy, we have forgiveness. Okay. Some of you guys may feel like you need to let go of this situation in your past, or you need to forgive yourself, or you need to find a sense. And again, I'm not a big fan of the word forgiveness. I like the word peace. I definitely feel like the 4 of Swords gives me a vibe of healing and peace. So I do think that's part of what you're going through on a deeper level right now. Pile number 2 is with this 4 of Swords, peace and healing, and like looking out at what's ahead of you guys. I mean, this is getting like very spiritual, but we have like love and happiness here, and the truth coming out in situations. And yeah, I feel like you guys are searching for peace. All right. And forthcoming. Oh, transformation. Wow. Yeah. So you guys entering your villain era, no longer being held back or staying loyal to situations, whether it's friends, lovers, etc., that bring you nothing but pain and disappointment, okay? And instead turning your gaze here with the Fool to the future, getting closure on old issues, you know, really taking charge of your sexual life. I feel like with the Strength card here, and some of you guys being a lot more forward about what it is that you want, okay, in your connections. And yeah, everyone can see it. There is a transformation happening for pile number 2. All right. So let's go ahead and get some more messages here for those of you guys entering your villain era. No more 5 of Cups for my beautiful pile number 2s. Okay. Yeah. We have the Lovers and Strength, and you guys had, you know, here's the Gemini energy and here's the Strength card too. So this is repeating the energy. And it's just saying like you guys having the confidence here. And I said that here, confidence in general is in spades, right? And people who are cold and not interested in you will be burned up in your heat, all right? And strength is a Leo card. And, but it's also like, I'm just getting the word favorable, you know? I feel like looking towards the future, pile number 2, things are looking very favorable. And I feel like you guys are connecting with someone that you're on the same page with, okay? And it's much easier to feel like you can be yourself and you can get close to someone again, right? And you can break the ice with someone new here. You can get naked with someone new, the lovers, right? Getting naked with someone new. Let's see what else here about for those entering in. I feel like your guys' villain era is, you know, it's not like you guys are like stabbing people and like I said here, leave their carcasses to the dogs to eat their rotten, you know, their rotten carcasses, right? I mean, I was pretty wild in your guys' channeled messages there, but I feel like it's coming across more dignified here with the lovers and strength. Also, I feel getting comfortable in your body and comfortable with a new person, right? Because it's always that, okay, I've got to get comfortable with someone again here. Let's see what else as far as for pile number 2s in their villain era. The Fool. Oh my God. Wow. There's that Fool again. So I think on the outside, you guys are looking very sensible to other people. Like you look like you're pursuing a sensible path with strength in the lovers. And if you're meeting someone new or talking to new people, I feel like you're coming off as being very smart, very put together. You're coming off as very dateable, very, you know, someone wants to see you naked, all of that good stuff, right? The lovers. But I feel like underneath it, there is a major revolution happening, transformation. There's a major revolution going on inside of you, and you guys are in search of experiences that really allow you to be yourself and to be free and to be wild the way you want to be wild, okay? Let's get one more card for my beautiful pile number 2s about their villain era. All right, like again, you guys coming through as the elk, coming through as somebody who's like put together and someone who's going about things correctly. But I think there's a wild, you know, fool within you guys that wants to break the ice. So let that be a part of the equation. Oh, there's the 2 of Cups. Okay. Wow. Pile number 2. Yeah, I feel like it's all about, I think you guys want to be with people who've done the inner work and who have worked on their own psychology. And again, you guys, if there were partners in your past that were not emotionally available or were very cold and distant, because strength and lovers, like that's very warm, inviting energy. I feel like you guys are saying goodbye if there were people in your past. I don't feel like you're having a lot of animosity with this 2 of Cups and forgiveness. It's not like you've got a shit ton of animosity, which is great, pile number 2. But I feel like you're just like, I'm moving on. If we can't have intimacy, we can't grow together, if we can't learn from one another, if we can't be open to one another, the lovers, if we can't even talk to each other, right? The sword and the rose, the truth. If we can't even share like love and happiness with one another, and someone's so emotionally distant and closed off, like what do I even want with that connection, right? And I think that, you know, people that used to think that you were going to always be around, or that they could kind of always trickle back into your life here with this 2 of Cups, are going to be very surprised, pile number 2, that you have moved on, all right? In a very distinct manner, because we have 3 major arcanas here. So they're going to be very surprised that you moved on. All right. And I love that for you guys. I'm also getting the name Liza or Eliza, like that kind of name. Liza, Elijah, maybe Elijah, some kind of name like that as well. Pile number 2. All right, my darlings. For those of you that would like to go to the extended reading, you can certainly follow me there and we will get deeper into your reading. Thank you so much, pile number 2. Let me know if that resonated and leave me a comment. Thank you so much. All right, let's move into pile number 3. Okay. Let's do it. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the purple tea light, and today's reading is called For Those Entering Their Villain Era in 2022. And every single pile has a Britney Spears song, which was randomly dealt out, which we will look at next. And if you guys need the whole reading, you know, I'm just going to give a little warning at the start of the reading. If you're a person that needs everything to be love and light and you can't talk about some of the more, you know, darker things that come up, or, you know, people behaving in a naughty manner, then you can definitely check out one of my other readings, but this may not be the reading for you. So we're going to go ahead and get into it, and let's go ahead. And also we will have an extended reading, pile number 3, for those of you that want to join me on my Vimeo channel. We will get 18+ messages and go deeper into your reading. So let's go ahead and channel it in. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my wonderful pile number 3s. Thank you. Okay. Spirit's already giving me channeled messages and talking to me about your guys' hip bones. Maybe you've been looking at your hip bones lately and you're like, they look off-centered, or they, or you're just looking, or you hit your hip bone on something, or just something. I don't think it was that hard that you hit it, but maybe just bumped it slightly. And also too, Spirit was showing me like those really low rise jeans from the early 2000s that people used to wear. And some of you might be like, God, I hope those aren't coming back into style, right? Those really super low rise jeans that women wore in the early 2000s. What else for pile number 3, please? I just heard ant farm. Did some of you have an ant farm when you were younger? All right, I feel like in pile number 3, we have psychics, other psychics in this pile, or other tarot readers in this pile. So hello to you, and thank you for being here. What else for pile number 3, please? I feel like you guys like to laugh in pile number 3, and you're like, damn, this is gonna be good, you know? Because I feel like you guys like to joke around a lot, or you're very like warm people, but you also have like a jokey kind of spicy side to you, pile number 3, okay? And I felt like I just had a little bit of a hard time swallowing there, so make sure that you guys are chewing your food really good, and maybe some of you just ate something really spicy or tart, but just go slow when you're eating, pile number 3, cut your food, you know, all of that. Sorry, I'm acting very mommy-ish to you right now, pile number 3. I just heard, yeah, I just wolfed down my dinner, right? So like wolfing it down. Let's go ahead and see what else for pile number 3. I just got the word Chrissy Teigen, who is married to John Legend. And people used to really like her, but I think she got in trouble because she was like bullying people online, and now she got like canceled or whatever. I don't know why I got her name. Maybe you guys saw something recently with that. What else for pile number 3, please? I just heard acid washed jeans. So maybe some of you have acid washed jeans or acid washed clothes. I don't even really know what that is. I've heard the term, but I also heard rancid jeans. So maybe some of you guys are not liking your jeans right now, or you're like, ugh, these jeans don't work anymore. I don't know why Spirit just wants to talk about jeans so much in your guys's, I feel like some, also jeans, like a J-E-N-E or G-E-N-E, jeans, like family genes or hereditary things. Maybe some of you are making comments about that recently. What else for pile number 3? I just heard organ donor. Are you guys organ donors, or Have you heard about that recently, or did you read something about that? Pile number 3. All right, my loves, that's a lot of I always call the channeled messages extended messages, but you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and see. What is your Britney Spears song? What is it for pile number 3? We have Oops, I Did It Again. And I love this song because it's like bimbo villain era, which I absolutely love. It's like twirling hair and laughing and being like, oops, I did it again, right? Which I love for you guys, okay? So the lyrics say, I think I did it again. I made you believe we're more than just friends. It might seem like a crush, but that doesn't mean that I'm serious. 'Cause to lose all my senses, that's just so typically me. Oops, I did it again. I played with your heart, got lost in the game. Oops, you think I'm in love, that I'm sent from above. I'm not that innocent. All right, pile number 3, okay? So for this pile, the reason you're entering your villain era could be because you are tired of getting hurt, played, or misled by people, okay? So in this villain era, you guys are going to be friend zoning everyone, leading people on, acting like nothing happened, acting innocent and lost and not serious about anyone and not even really caring, blocking and ghosting people randomly, even after good dates, just because you're over it and you're just in the mood to have fun. People may think that you're making a joke of them or their situation, but who gives a fuck? Live, laugh, love, baby. Eat, pray, love, right? That's why I said, and some of you may hate ghosters or people that do that, and you're like, I would never ghost anyone, but I kind of feel like it's like you guys are just like becoming like, oops, I did it again. Like, I'm sorry, you know? Which I love for you guys, okay? That's why I talked about like women behaving badly and how if you need everything to be love and light, maybe you don't want to enter your villain era. But let's go ahead and get into it. My gorgeous pile number 3s. I'm getting the energy of people that have really beautiful hair in this pile, or maybe someone who is a hairstylist, or maybe you recently got your hair cut. Let's get into it. Death, okay. I feel like, you know, you guys are sick and tired of things ending and getting played or hurt. Some of you guys, death is also Scorpio energy. So you may have had dealings with Scorpios, or you may be a Scorpio yourself or have that in your chart. It would be really hard for a Scorpio to be like, oops, I did it again, right? Because Scorpios aren't really like that. They're like, whoops, I stabbed you in the face. Sorry, right? You know, but maybe you guys are sick and tired of, you know, that kind of energy, like abandoning or lying or manipulating or leaving you or leading you on. And it's like, I don't even want to deal with that anymore. Death is also very serious kind of energy, right? So I feel like you guys are avoiding like anything being too serious right now because it's like, I don't want to deal with that. All right. Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you guys are getting really into something that you're studying or you're learning or you're doing, or maybe it's a book or you're journaling or writing, or you're just like, you know what, I'm having multiple ideas, one after another after another. I also feel like with the Page of Swords, your attention span is really short. So if people are acting dumb or acting a fool, I just feel like you guys are like, oops, I'm sorry, I missed that. Which I love for you. I love that for you guys. And she has a smile on her face too. So she's like, And the Page of Swords can be like very flirty and fun and young, no matter what age you are. But it's like, I don't want to deal with any of that heavy shit. Like, fuck that, okay? Which I love. We have Ace of Swords. Yeah, so you guys are like, I don't want to deal with that. I just want to have fun. I want to clear my head. I want to feel like I'm learning new things and I'm growing, and I don't really have time. Like, and some people may be like, oh, pile number 3 just got like so stuck up or whatever. And because you don't have time for them anymore, you don't really care, or you're just, you know, Ace of Swords. Like she looks like she's Ace of Swords and Page of Swords, ghosting people or talking to different people and then just being like, oops, I guess I don't like you, you know. Death, ghosting people. Yeah. We have the King of Swords. Oh my God, you guys. So how funny is this? Okay. So we have Death, which is Scorpionic energy. And then we have the King of Swords, which is air sign energy, or it represents Gemini in the tarot, but any air sign energy. Doesn't have to be air, but there's a lot of swords here. And I do feel like there are people that are going to become a little confused with your behavior. And this King of Swords is kind of like, his lips are pursed and he's kind of looking at you guys, like trying to figure you out. It's like, what's going on in that head of yours, Ace of Swords? And you guys are like, it's a secret, you know? And in this song, Oops, I Did It Again, there's a guy voice in the song and he's like, hey baby, I went down to the sea and I got you this beautiful diamond. And she's like, oh, you did? I didn't even want it. Pile number 3. I feel like this King of Swords is very like attracted to you or very into you, or is like, whew. Pile number 3 is smoking, like smoking hot. But also this person is highly curious or a little confused about what's going on in that head of yours, or like what you're up to. And I feel like you guys might be kind of playing, quote unquote, playing dumb like a fox a little bit here in your villain era. You're actually really smart, pile number 3, with this Page of Swords and Ace of Wands and King of Swords. You're very, very smart. I just think that you just don't want to like be bothered with BS anymore. So you're like, you know, which I love. I actually love that. And I feel like this King of Swords is staring at you guys like, what you got going on in that head of yours, or I can't quite figure you out, or trying to analyze what you're doing. But at the same time, they're like, damn, you know, pile number 3 is hot type of thing, you know. So you guys just are getting that flirty energy. We have the Lovers. Okay. Yeah, when I talked about you guys getting played or hurt again, I see there's a dude here with 2 women. And you could be a guy watching this too, or a guy that likes guys, you know, fit the genders into your situation here. But because I'm being lazy today about the, normally I'm more like they, them, but I'm being a little lazy today, pile number 3, because it's, well, and because it's just interesting, I feel like too. And I feel like you guys have been in situations, because the Lovers card was traditionally about, you know, more than one person, actually. Like everyone loves the Lovers card, but it's also like, can be 2 people involved in having to make decisions about what we want, okay? It can be kind of serious energy, and some of you guys may just be choosing to ignore that with the Page of Swords here. And you're like, ding, 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 I should have done that a long time ago, you know? Especially if you guys felt like you were getting played or hurt by someone in the past because they were being a player, or they were not being sincere in love. All right. And it definitely could have been a King of Swords or an air sign energy here. We have the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like this is you guys. And here they are, you know, here's all your suitors like trying to sneak up on you and be like, hey, what you got going on? And you guys are like, I'm just daydreaming, or I'm just not really paying attention. Actually, I feel like I see the name Natalie here, which is really funny because that's my name. But I know there's more people that name Natalie that watch my channel, so take it as it resonates. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing a name that ends in like A-L-I-E, okay? It could be an M or an N. But I feel like you guys are just like, I'm chilling, you know? Like you guys are laid back, fantasizing, daydreaming, getting lost in your own beautiful world. And this person's trying to creep on up on you and is like, what you got going on? And you guys are like, oh, sorry, I was just like spacing out. I love it. We have kissing and loving your lips. Yeah, I feel like this King of Wands or this King of Swords is like, ooh, you know, like looking at you, wanting to kiss you, really loving your lips and your mind too as well, I feel like, because they can't really figure you out. Very mysterious villain era for you, pile number 3. We have parking lot. Oh my God, this is hilarious. There's a white car here too, but fooling around in public adventures, okay? So you guys could fool around, like go on a date with someone and fool around in a car with them, or go out on a public adventure, or make out in a parking lot with someone. But then you're like, I gotta go, like I gotta run. And you guys get in your car and take off. And this King of Swords is like, ooh, what just happened here? Ooh, damn. Pile number 3, I like it. You know, maybe you're kissing someone, making out with them in a parking lot, and then instantly you're like, gotta run. We have sunglasses. Wow, okay. So definitely someone watching, looking at you guys, and, you know, wondering what you're up to. It's like as soon as you turn your attention away, people become very interested in what you're doing and what you're up to, and they're the ones that are watching you and looking at you instead of you watching other people and what they're doing. It's like all of a sudden they start looking for you, is what I feel like here. And we have healthy choices. Yeah, you guys are seeing this as not you guys necessarily being like crazy villains, but you're actually seeing this being a little bit more emotionally unavailable yourself, or hard to reach here with the Hangman, or having your energy be a little bit more like, now I'm here, now I'm not, disappearing act, right? I feel like you guys are actually seeing this as like making healthier choices instead of like, you know, for those of you that watch a lot of readings on someone, or you watch someone on social media a lot and watch what they're up to, I feel like you guys are just not really going to be into that, or you're already not into that and you're more focused on what you're doing. And ironically, it makes other people really wonder what you're up to. And we have passion. Wow. So you guys are really turning up the heat here. Passion, insane chemistry. This King of Swords is super duper into you guys. I feel like pile number 3, and this could be someone you go out on a date with or you spend time with. And there's a passionate kiss there, I feel like, for you guys. But I also feel like you're like, I'm not going to get carried away with this. You're more in your head than you are in your heart right now, which is fine because you're trying to keep an open mind with this Ace of Swords and not get carried away, which is cool because some of you have been through it with this Death card here, or maybe some of you went through the ending of a relationship or an ending of a cycle, and now you're just like, da-da-da-da-da, okay? And we have Temperance here, and yeah, I just feel like you guys in the past might have been, especially with this person here, the scorpionic energy, or this person where there was, you know, there might have been other people, only take it if it fits, but you know that there might have been other things going on here, or someone was being secretive. I think you were very loving with this person, pile number 3, and I think you gave them a lot of chances. And I do think you were very emotionally available to them with this Temperance energy. We could have Sagittarius here too. Because look at her, she's wearing a wedding veil and she's looking at him very lovingly, but, and he's just sitting on her lap playing with her nipple. And it's like, okay, you know, like I'm over it, right? We have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Purple grapes in pile number 3. Time to go out and tear it up. Pile number 3. And it's about time somebody is feeding you grapes. Okay, looks like here with this Temperance card, you're feeding someone, you're feeding them, but now it's time for you guys to be fed. Like someone should, you know, like 3 burly studs should be feeding you guys grapes instead of the other way around, okay? We have Horse, short journey, and with this car here, and Horse is also like freedom, and short journey is like, yeah, I'll go out with you. Like we can spend some time together. That's fine. I'm open-minded. Like maybe we share a kiss, etc. But then I feel like you guys are like, I'm outie after that, okay? I'm outie. Like, leave them wanting more, pile number 3. I like that. We have bird and perched. Waiting for news, package, and letter. Yeah, I feel like this King of Swords, ever since they got in your energy or they saw you or went out with you or started talking to you, that they are waiting on your communication. Ace of Swords, King of Swords. They're waiting to get your attention. And they're like waiting, sitting there, like waiting. And I feel like in the past, maybe you guys were more like that, but I feel like you're not anymore. And actually, it's this King of Swords that's waiting on you guys, okay? Which is cool. We have egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. Yeah, so Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, you know, it talks about good plans and hard work. And I feel like these healthy choices that you're making are like a rebirth for you guys with this egg, and especially with the Ace of Swords, a new beginning, a new way to think about love. And, you know, we're not putting all of our eggs in one basket here by any means, pile number 3, but, you know, success is assured on your path here, okay? And someone here thinks you're a good egg. I think this King of Swords thinks that you guys are a good egg. They're like, pile number 3 is a good egg. Even if you guys are acting like naughty in your own way, pile number 3. We have energy. Yeah, I think you guys gave a lot of energy to this death situation in the past. And, you know, you gave a lot of energy, temperance and energy. You gave a lot of your beautiful, loving, healing energy to this situation. And now it's time for you guys to get your energy back as well, your mental energy too. We have creativity, yeah. So with the Hangman and Page of Swords here, I do feel like you're getting a lot of really great ideas. The ideas are flowing. You know, the Hangman is associated with the planet Neptune. So there's a lot of great ideas. There's a lot of creativity. And it's very like mentally, what's the word, stimulating for you guys, okay? So you guys are getting passion and creative energy back here, which is amazing after what some of you've been through. We have the Numius and Mystery. I feel like you guys have that right now in your villain era. You guys got that mystery factor, okay? And I mentioned that there were other psychics listening to this or other readers listening to this pile, and it says psychic abilities, ESP, the unknowable, right? Tingling, ghosts, other worlds, enigmas, the occult, and intuition. So here you guys are. Here's all this amethyst here. Here you guys showing up in pile number 3. And the vibe that you guys are giving is like very mysterious, very slinky, mysterious kind of energy, which I very much like for you, pile number 3. And we have conjunction and empowerment here. So this King of Swords would like to combine with your energy and would like to join forces with you, or would like to ally with you is what I feel. And they're waiting for you because I feel like you guys are the ones that are like a little more distracted or doing your own thing, which kind of puts you guys in the power position, which is cool. I like that for you. We have 4th house and roots. So I think your roots are always going to be caring, loving, sensitive, you know, very, like you guys have a very sensitive inner world, very emotional. Some of you guys may, you know, have a lot of emotional loyalty to others. You care deeply. You may care very deeply about your family or your children. And I just feel like you're always going to have that depth to you, pile number 3, even if right now you're being a little bit more in your villain era. All right. And that's cool. I like that for you guys. We have turtle. Yeah, I just feel like you guys don't really want to take things too fast right now. You don't want to, the reason why you're being like, ah, ha, 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 and a little like this, especially with the Hangman here, is you're trying to make better choices around love, and you've got other passions and creative things that you want to do as well. A lot of ideas flowing out of you guys right now. And you're just not wanting to hurry anything. I think you're fine to kind of like meander. And having a sense of emotional safety with this 4th house here too is very important. So I feel like you guys are just playing it safe a little, and I'm okay with that. Like, your version of playing it safe is Oops, I Did It Again by Britney Spears, which, hey, I'm fine with it. Not that you need my permission, pile number 3, but still. We have a full moon in Libra. A win-win outcome is forecasted. And I like that a lot for you guys because the scales are balanced, all right? And after what you've been through in the past, you did need to have a rebalancing of emotional experiences here with this full moon in Libra. And also the full moon in Libra, I mean, the moon, very emotional, very sensitive, but when it's in Libra, it's more about measuring, analyzing, thinking, ideas, creativity. It's more air rather than water, okay? And some of you may have air and water in your chart, or some of you may have a lot of Neptune, or you like Neptune heavy in your chart, or Cancer moon, okay? But a win-win outcome is forecast for you guys. So the energies are balancing out. We have here a time for healing, balsamic moon, okay? So again, with this turtle energy, this 4th house, emotions, inner work, while you're dating or while you're out there, pile number 3, or while you're getting to know someone here, I feel like you are doing a lot of inner healing. You are taking your time. You are going to take time for yourself too. And even though you're kind of in your villain phase right now, pile number 3, people still really see you as a good egg, okay? Like, they still really see you as a good person, which, you know, is like the best kind of villain, I feel like, because it's like, ha, 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 but then you're also like having fun. We have strength, wow. So your guide's wanting to just admire you guys right now and take a moment to admire you for your strength and your courage, and that it's not always going to be this hard because you went through this challenging experience in the past, and it really gave you an opportunity to show the strength that is within you, all right? And that's very beautiful, pile number 3. We have friendship. Oh, that's so lovely. You guys finding strength through your friendship, and finding support and strength through your friends. And you know, like for me, a lot of my friends, because I moved to a new city, a lot of my really good friends don't live where I live, but it doesn't really matter because I can still connect with them, and you can still feel their strength and their support and their energy, and it's very validating. And so I would say that's a big thing for you guys right now, is to lift yourself up in friendship and strength, okay? And I think your friends encourage your villain era too. They're like, fuck yeah, you know? It's about time. They're like, you could even be meaner if you wanted to be, because she looks a little bit mean right here. Your friends are like, that's fine. Like, you know, be a little bit meaner, actually, pile number 3. So let's go ahead and get some tarot cards here and say, let's ask Spirit. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell me for pile number 3 here for those who are entering their villain era in 2022? What can you tell me here? The Lovers, oh my God. So the Lovers came up twice. So this is not the end of the story for you guys. This is just a new chapter, pile number 3. This is a death and a rebirth, and it's a new chapter. The story of love is not over for you guys yet, okay? And for some of you, your heart still may be kind of with this situation from the past, but at the same time, Spirit is saying here, be open to what comes your way, because there's good experiences when you open up your energy to others, okay? And let's see what else for those entering in their villain phase. We have the 9 of Pentacles, looking good, owning it, loving it, being it. Pile number 3, okay? You're gonna be, a lot of people are gonna be attracted to your energy, okay? They're going to be, a lot of people are gonna wanna get to know you and be attracted to your energy, but I kind of feel that you guys are going to be focused on like your spirituality too, is also what I feel here with the Hangman and the Lovers. You guys are going to be kind of focused on your spirituality, but it's amazing upgrade for you because you're very well noticed and well regarded. Let's see what else for pile number 3. What else for pile number 3, Spirit? The Knight of Cups. A suitor approaches for sure. The Knight of Cups in the tarot, water sign. It can also be a Scorpio. Some of you guys are feeling, because this is facing this direction, you're feeling like this person is moving out of your life. But I think you guys have the strength here to be beautiful on your own. Like, it's nice to have someone in our life, but it's nice to know that we can also stand on our own and be powerful and true within ourselves, okay? And this person may come back around in some shape or form, pile number 3, but at the same time, Spirit is saying, don't hold yourself up waiting for that, okay? Do not hold yourself up waiting for anyone. Time is, you know, time, you guys have the World card. So now to have a discussion about time, all right? And the Fool's on the bottom of the deck, like I said, opening up a new chapter for you guys. Here, starting off, Page of Pentacles, starting off smaller, but starting off taking it easy. Turtle energy, Ace of Wands, finding passion, right? We saw passion. Okay, time is, Spirit is saying, one day, things may change in this situation over here, but Spirit does not want you guys to waste any time anymore waiting for a specific energy to show up. It's 7:11 on my clock right now, because time is our most precious resource. And, you know, as we get older, we realize like time is not infinite on this planet. And if we're waiting around for someone else, it just diminishes our power. I feel like pile number 3, okay? And Spirit really wants you guys to, I feel like you guys are meeting yourself in this kind of self-honesty about the aspect of time and waiting and kind of closing this chapter of waiting for this person, okay? And going on to live your life is what I feel. All right, it doesn't mean like, I actually hate it when tarot readers say this person is coming back into your life. I mean, I don't hate it. I'm just highly suspicious of it. Highly, highly, highly. Because, I mean, like, people have free will. Like, some people, they may want to still be in your life in some capacity, but they still don't have the capacity to be the person that you need them to be. So it doesn't really matter if they come back or not, you know? And if somebody does you dirty with the Death card here, like, who gives a fuck anyway if they're coming back? And I know that's harsh, pile number 3, but, you know, like, we can't waste our youth waiting on people is also what I feel. And I'm getting really preachy right now. So I'm going to leave it at that because I have my specific views on that. But I just feel like you guys may know, like, this person may be around again. They have a tendency to come back around. But I think the difference is now is that you guys are going on to live your life here. Lovers and 9 of Pentacles, okay? You're going to go on and live your life. And that is what is magical and energy and creative for you guys right now, pile number 3. So if you'd like to join me on the extended reading, pile number 3, we are going to get more messages, go deeper into your reading. There'll be a link in the description box below to go to my Vimeo channel if you're interested. Thank you so much, beautiful pile number 3, and thank you to everyone. Take care.